Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel at Yonsi Thrills. It's good to be back and it's good to be in a new year 2026. So happy new year and thank God for keeping you alive. That is why you are here to watch this video. So today's tutorial is going to be on how to make a pant, a short pant. All right, for me it's a stay at home one. So do join me and let's go and learn how to make this. See you at the table. I have with me this fabric that is a tie of my sister's dress. This fabric has lasted over 10 years, I must tell you the truth. So I just took the hair tie and I said, let me create something with it. So now I have, because we're going to cut for the front first, and I have it on a fold here. And towards this way is going to be my length. So you determine the length you want. I want mine to be 17 inches in total. Then I want the band of this short to be 2 inches. So this is going to be the waistline. And first of all, I'll draw out my ½ inch starting allowance. That is the waistline. Remember I say the band is going to be 2 inches. So I'll place 2 inches here. This is the allowance attached to the band. I'll place 2 inches there. Then my waist to hip is 8 inches. I'll mark it. Waist to crotch is 10.25 inches. So this tutorial is an experiment. There are 3 ways to get the crotch depth or the crotch length. So previously I used to do my hip circumference divided by 4, and whatever I have, I'm going to use it. But this time around, I want to experiment the one of when you sit on a flat surface, you're going to take the measurement from wherever you want the waist to start from, the waist of your shirt to start from, to the flat surface of the chair that you are sitting on. So that is what I did for this case, and what I have is 10.25 inches. So that's why I marked it here. And usually the crotch to thighs difference is 3 inches through. So from here, I'm going to mark 3 inches down, and that will be my thigh line. My desired short length is 17 inches. Then 1.5 inches hemming allowance. Let me do 2 inches. Then I'll go ahead and draw out my line. So the waist, hip, crotch, thigh length. Then I'll cut out this. This is going to be my side and this is the center. So from the side, I'll first of all mark out my side allowance of ½ inch. You can do more than ½ inch. I'll draw it all the way down. So I already have my side allowance, and then the hip circumference is 42 inches divided by 4 is 10.5 inches, but I'll add just ¼ inch is allowance, and that is 10.75. So on the hip line, I'm marking 10.75, which is here. I'll mark the same thing on the crotch line, 10.75. Same thing on the waistline, 10.75. So just ¼ inch is allowance because I don't want this to be tight. Then I'll rule a line down. Then the next thing is for our crotch extension. Usually the crotch extension is the hip circumference divided by 4, right? My hip is 42 inches. Then you divide that 10.5 again, and it gave me 2.625. So for my crotch extension, I'll mark 2.625 here. Then from the hip line, I will come out by ½ inch. So we want to create a curve here, but we don't want it to be too curvy. I'll now place my ruler and connect the whole line. I have my curve here. To determine the center of this short, you're going to measure the crotch. You take out the allowance, so from here to here, and what I have is 13.5 divided by 2. Just quickly fold your tape like this and mark the center. So let me measure what I have. I have 6.75. So I'll mark the same thing at the thigh line, mark it at the hem, and mark the same thing at the waistline, 6.75. So this is my center now, and this line forms the crease, or what we call the gator. Okay, to put my thigh circumference, the thigh circumference is 23.75 inches. And you know, this is only for the front. We have the front and the back. So because of the front and the back, you're going to divide it by 2 to get for just the front alone. And dividing it by 2, I have 11.875. Now I want to spread that 11.875 evenly on this sides of this center line, okay? It is best done that way. And when you divide it, I have 5.9 something. From here, I'll mark 5.9. And I want to add quarter inch ease. I have it here. So at this side too, I'll mark the same thing, 5.9, then plus quarter inch. In case you don't know what is quarter inch, this is quarter inch. It's almost at this line, so I'll just connect it straight. All right, then this one too, I'll connect it into a curve. Then I will take it down straight. Whatever I have at the time, that is what I want to have at the head. So that's why I'm going to leave it this way. So for the waistline, I'm going to add my dart just on this line. So our regular dart of 1/2 inch on both sides. Then I'll come down by 4 inches. Then my waist circumference is 31.25 inches divided by 4 is 7.8 inches. So from here, I'll measure 7.8 inches, which is here. Then I'm going to replace this dart, and it is 1 inch, all right? Then I'll just add quarter inch for ease. This is optional for ease. Then I'll go ahead and still add my allowance, 1/2 inch allowance. Here I already have 1/2 inch, the crotch line 1/2 inch, the tie line 1/2 inch. Here also 1/2 inch. Then, because of the belly, I will come down here by 1 inch. Then I will connect it right to this point. But I will not cut it out yet until I'm done with the back. And this crotch line, I will give 1/2 inch to. And the center line 1/2 inch. Sorry, I said I was going down here by 1 inch, so I should connect it to this tip. On its second thought, I think I'm going to reduce this hemline, okay? So the length of this is 18 inches, right? I will take the circumference of wherever that 18 inches is, and what I have there is 18 inches. And 18 inches divided by 2 is 9 inches. 9 inches divided by 2 is 4.5. So I'll place my 4.5 at the midpoint here. Okay, 4.5 here and 9 inches here. So now I'll decide the ease allowance I want to give. I just want to give 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. So I'm just going to reshape this. Okay, then I'll connect it. All right, I hope you can see that. So let me just fold in the allowance towards the back. I'll go ahead and cut. Now, do you see that it's slanted, all right? So this is the best way to do it. Then I'll place this on the back side. I've placed it on the back side, and the back side is folded. So you make sure that you are in excess at this side, maybe about 2 inches or 3 inches this side. At this part 2, 3 inches or whatever, and even excess at this part. For the crotch extension of the back side, I'll just add 2 inches to whatever I have for the front. Go out on this part with 2 inches. Okay. I will come down from this crotch line. For the back, I will come down with 1/2 inch just to help it sit properly. All right. Then the next thing, whatever I have here, I will divide it by 2. I'll measure. So what I have here is 4. Dividing it by 2 is 2 inches. The back side is higher than the front with whatever, this is an estimate, whatever crotch extension of the front you have. In my case, 2.625, all right, because of the bone, all right. So to take in that shape, I will go up here by 2.625. I hope this is clear. I'm just extending the waistline with the allowance. So for us to complete the curve for the back, I will just mark 2 inches, and that is exactly here. And then I'm going to create a curve. This is it. Now for the waist, we are going to measure whatever we have at the front minus allowances, and I have 9.5. So from here, I'll also measure down, and I have it here. For the back part, though towards this part, it used to be more than the front by half an inch on the inseam, half an inch on the side. We already have our allowance on the front, right? What I'm just going to do is to extend it. This is where the front stop. So I'm going to extend it with half of an inch mark. Here too, half of an inch. So I'll connect this waist straight here and take the shape. At the inseam too, I'll extend here with half of an inch. We already have our sewing allowance with half of an inch, and then I'll connect. Then I can take out the front. This is it. I hope this is very simple. So just the same way, fold in the hemming allowance. Now I'll go ahead to trim off this. I'll notch the dart. Our dart started at 4 inches, or you can just place it here and see. You know this is land in nature, so I will just mark 4 inches like this. 4 inches this way, 4 inches. Connect it into a straight line. I want the back dart to be at 5 inches. Okay, so transfer the dart to the other side just this way. And with my chalk, I'll mark. Then for the pocket, because it's going to have zipper at one side, I have a strip of fabric here. So I'm going to place it right on top of this. I want it to, be here before the dart. Turn to the other side and trim it into the shape I have. But first of all, we determine the opening. I want to come in by 2.5 inches. And I want it downwards to be 5.5 inches. So I will take out one side of the front because this is just going to be on one part. Okay, let me place it under like this. Cut out the shape, leaving just 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch sewing allowance. Okay, so that will be the pocket opening. Now to start sewing this properly, first of all, I'll go ahead and sew it at the crotch line. Still lying right side, facing right side. I'll sew it here with 1/2 inch, sew the back side with 1/2 inch too. Then I'll proceed to just take in my darts, hold this one down this way, sew in the darts for both the front and the back. So I pin the crotch as though I've sewn it, then I'll open it up like this, and this is the pocket. Place it at the right side. And I'll go ahead to sew in with that 1/4 inch that I said. So I'll also go ahead and pin it as though I've sewn it. Then I'll move it to the back. But you now bring out this part. Fold it properly, just the way it was. So you see, it has now taken back the shape it should be because we just cut it on one part. It formed. Now I'll go ahead and hold down this side, sew it. I'll also hold it down this way, sew it down here. I've done everything I've asked you to do, the crotch, the pockets. Here, then the next thing is to join it at the inseam. So right side facing right side, I'll place the back on it. Make sure that it is matching out the crotch line. So I'll take it down this way and start sewing with 1/2 inch up to the other side. When I'm done with this, I will go ahead and also join the sides. And join the sides with 1/2 inch, but I will leave some space here because I'm going to attach zip. So up to the hip level. This is it after doing all I've mentioned, and this side is left open. So I have this long strip of fabric here. Unfold, this is unfold. I have to join. Unfold, it is measuring 2.5 inches. Remember I said I want the band to be 2 inches, so the half inch is to join it to short itself. So let it be long enough to cover this waist region. So I'm going to place it right side facing right side. I'll just put that joint part at the side and then match it. I'll pin it, and then I'll go ahead to sew it with 1/2 inch all the way to the other side. When I'm done with this, I'll just trim out the excess and go ahead to attach my zipper. If you don't know how to attach a zipper, I'll put up a link on the top right. It will take you to a tutorial on how to attach a zipper. I'll also proceed to hem this short. Remember, I gave 1.5 inches hemming allowance. So I'll fold it to that 1.5 to that line and then fold again inward. So I'll take it and sew it all the way around. Do the same thing for this part too. So after doing everything, this is a very honest tutorial, okay? The crotch part is just perfect by sitting, the way I took the measurement is sit down and you take the measurement. Forget about the excess on the waist. Remember, I made a mistake of adding extra 1 inch sewing allowance to the back side, and I also noticed that I trimmed down a little. So that's why there is an excess on the waist. So yeah, I'll just hold it down and you can see everything came out so perfectly. Look at those parts, everything is just so well, right? I've attached my zipper here. So for me, what I'm just going to do, instead of losing the zipper to shape the both sides, is to take in that. I'm just taking a little dart here, taking a little bit of dart here at the back side, and that is all. It will give me what I want. So I hope you enjoyed this. See you in the next one. For now, take care of yourself. Bye.